you have any weapons?
I don't think so. I had a pocket knife.
Don't think so? Don't go now. What is this sticking out?
Here, watch the pill. There's a pill. Let me go.
Get in!
Bro, you have got to get in the car. Get in the car.
Stop resisting.
Turn off the vehicle right now! Turn off the vehicle right now! I want to see your hands! Both your hands! Both your hands! Do not move!
Have you ever seen police shoot someone for reaching for their ID? Imagine witnessing a routine interaction turn deadly in seconds. In today's Audit Archive, deputies fatally shot an unarmed man in his mother's car outside of a school. This case will shake your faith in routine police encounters. On February 22, 2022, an incident occurred when deputies from the Pueblo County Sheriff's Office were responding to a call regarding a suspicious individual trying to open vehicles' doors. The person in question was 33-year-old Richard Ward. According to the report, Mr. Ward was seen trying to open vehicle doors before returning to his mom's car. The incident is captured on the body-worn cameras of the responding deputies.
10-4, I'm in contact with it. Looks like it's going to be a Ford. I guess he's going to be in the backseat of the white Lexus. It's going to be Colorado Charles Ida William 976. What's going on?
Wow, calling cops for me just looking for my little brother, huh?
Absolutely.
Cool,
So
yeah.
what's
Just
the
looking
deal?
for my little brother.
Okay, who's the little brother?
Eddie's, Chase Ward.
Okay. Forgot who the little brother was?
No.
All right.
No, I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you, man.
Okay.
Why are you touching my arm, bro? Like that?
Why are you acting like this?
I'm a little nervous because I don't like cops.
Why?
I have anxiety. They've done things to me.
What have they done to you?
Stop resisting when you're not resisting.
Well, is that PD or us?
Who knows?
Because we're different, right? We're the SO.
I don't know. You treat us all. I'm not just trying to disrespect you, nothing, but it's just like I'm just a normal guy just trying to get my brother, you know?
You said we treat you? What?
I
don't know. I don't even know who you are.
Okay.
Okay?
Cool.
Right.
I'm just here to pick up my little brother, man. I'd like to just.
So,
who did I disrupt by trying to get my brother?
Well, they said that you were going around trying to mess with doors and open up
Mess
cars.
with? No, dude. The car looked. I thought. Oh my
So
God.
what'd you do? I just want to hear your side of the story, man.
Oh, you're talking, dude. I straight up thought that was my freaking my car. That's all it was.
You thought it was your car
Yeah.
over here?
I straight up thought that was my car.
Okay.
I seen her
And
people
what
in it.
car
I
was
thought
it?
I thought it was my mom. I was yelling at her. I was yelling at her. I thought because I knew she was there. I don't even know that lady.
Yeah, I know. That's what she was freaking out about, right?
Hey, but she was like, but when she started driving, I was like, oh man, and I was like, lady, I'm sorry. I was like, I did not, you know. Yeah, that's wrong.
Okay. Are you under the influence of anything?
No.
Do you have an ID with you? Do you have any weapons?
At this point, the deputies have made initial contact with Mr. Ward and listened to his side of the story, which comes across as both compelling and believable, especially since he is now in his mother's vehicle. Mr. Ward explains that he had mistakenly approached another white vehicle, thinking it was his mother's, and yelled while sitting in the back seat, only to realize the mistake, apologize, and leave. He claims he is at the location to pick up his younger brothers from their middle school, a fact that his mother, seated in the front, also confirms. However, watch as the situation unexpectedly escalates from here.
Do you have any weapons?
I don't think so. I had a pocket knife.
Don't think so? Don't go now. What is this sticking around?
Here, watch the pill. There's a pill. Let me go. Get up. Get up. Get up. Yeah. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back, bro. Stop. Stop resisting, bro. Stop. Stop firing. Stop firing.
Baby, stop, baby. All right. It's all right. It's okay. Hey, stop. It's okay. Stop.
Stop moving.
Did you shoot him? Did You gonna shoot him?
Is my son shot?
Did you shoot him with rubber bullets? Did you shoot him, dude? Did you shoot him? Did you shoot him?
No!
You shot him?
Stay in the car.
Stop, man. Baby, stop. Sir, hey, I want you to leave the gas over me right now, dude. Hey, I'm not doing nothing. Sir,
Okay,
can I talk
okay.
to you, man?
Hold on real quick. Just let us figure out what's going on, okay?
Hey, well, that's crazy.
We're all right.
Are you stop?
Thank you.
No talk. Oh my God. I'll give all my information.
No!
You do that. Babe,
Yours.
Stop. We have to call the cops. Call the cops. Call the cops and report that officer right now. Get a sergeant down here and report him.
After Mr. Ward began searching for his wallet in the back seat, something prompted the first deputy to grab him and drag him out onto the road, where both deputies struggled to detain or arrest him, for reasons that remain unclear. During the struggle, one of the deputies drew his service weapon and shot Mr. Ward in the chest. It's crucial to emphasize that this escalation was entirely unnecessary, as Mr. Ward was not fleeing, armed, or aggressive. In their final incident reports, the deputies, supported by the sheriff, claimed that Mr. Ward jumped out of the vehicle and immediately engaged in a struggle, during which he allegedly attempted to grab the deputy's service weapon, leading to the shooting. However, as the footage clearly shows, this account is completely false. The escalation and tragic outcome rests solely on the actions of the two deputies.
Get a sergeant down. Call 911 right now and get a sergeant down. Sir, can you call a sergeant down here?
They're coming.
Okay,
Trust me, just hang tight, okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, we called. There, we got more officers coming.
Did you guys call 911?
Yes, that was the first thing we did.
We haven't done nothing, sir. Hey, sir, we haven't done anything wrong.
Can you guys do some more? All right, we're gonna shut the door.
On him.
Put your gloves on.
I got my gloves on.
Okay.
Stood there!
Hang on.
He stood there!
You all right?
Yeah, are you?
I buttered my nose and then tried grabbing at my stuff. Somebody here.
Come on.
Yeah, stay here. I want to make
Okay.
this way. It's like the wrong way.
There's one there, another one there, but... No. Apparently, Mom, and I don't know who the other guy is.
Appreciate it. How you want me to get transferred out, you guys? Right here would be just
Sure.
fine.
You don't know that wasn't you guys'
It was. So just don't ask. Don't ask.
Yeah, I got you. Figure out what to do.
What the hell? I'm gonna start taking pictures before everything.
In the fall of 2023, the 10th Judicial District's attorney ruled the shooting justified. Ward's family filed a lawsuit for wrongful death at the federal courthouse in Denver later that same year. They say they want accountability for the deputies involved. The family is asking for the Peace Officer Standards and Training Board to revoke 2 of the deputies' certifications, as well as money for damages and legal fees. It is unfortunate that cases like these are not uncommon, where an officer of the law loses his cool and takes it out on what we can only call a victim, not a suspect. Another such incident is when on March 28, 2022, troopers from the Michigan State Police initiated a traffic stop on 47-year-old Vance Martin for allegedly speeding and running 2 stop signs. By the time troopers Englehart and Vasquez arrived on the scene, whose body cam footage we will be reviewing, Mr. Martin was already stopped, standing next to his vehicle and in handcuffs. The incident is captured on the body cam footage of the responding officers.
Young man, just have a seat. Get in the car. Okay. Everything's on camera. Sit down. In the car. I know. Sit in the car, please. In the car, please. Have a seat in the car, please. Sit in the car, man. Have a seat in the car. I'm about to. You're not doing it, though. This guy about to.
Starter rig, Ansley and 17th Police.
At this point, we see a non-aggressive but argumentative Mr. Martin stating that he will get into the police cruiser on his own. However, one of the officers continues to push him, causing him to lose his balance repeatedly. When Mr. Martin attempts to explain the situation to the other officers, the same officer suddenly punches him in the face, knocking him out cold. This is an egregious abuse of power and a clear violation of Mr. Martin's 8th Amendment rights, as he was already in custody, restrained by handcuffs, and posed no threat.
Sit him up. Sit him up. Lead him against the car. The guy's got to get checked out. You want an emergency?
Probably non-emergency for now.
How's your breathing, man?
If they're a ways out, then they can probably come.
Can you breathe through your nose? Can you breathe through your nose? Try to for me.
You're good, man.
Try to breathe through your nose. Can you breathe through your nose is what I'm asking you?
No.
Okay.
Deep breaths, bud. Deep breaths.
Can you kick your legs out in front of you?
There we go.
Let me see it, boss.
Seat in the car.
We need you in the car. We need you in the car. Listen, I got to talk to your people.
Get in.
Look at him.
Get in the car. Get in the car, boss. Boss, get in the car. Get in the car. Listen to your family. Get in the car.
Get in.
This trying to kill me.
Get in the car.
Look at him.
Get in.
At this point, the officers have acknowledged that Mr. Martin is struggling to breathe, as he has informed them that he cannot breathe through his nose. It is very likely that he may also have a concussion, something the officers should also suspect, given that they have called for emergency medical services to assess him. Despite this, the officers proceeded to forcibly push a now conscious Mr. Martin back into the police cruiser. This action is completely unnecessary and far from standard practice. It's also important to note that all of the officers on the scene are white, while Mr. Martin is black, raising concerns about the nature of their treatment towards him.
Get in.
Bro, you have got to get in the car. Get in the car. It's not that difficult.
At this point, the first officer once again begins repeatedly punching Mr. Martin in the face, eventually knocking him to the ground. This is a clear and egregious abuse of power, as the officer is using excessive force against a man who is already restrained and poses no threat. The repeated blows to Mr. Martin, who is defenseless and unable to protect himself, amount to cruel and unjust punishment. It's deeply troubling to witness such a gross overreach of authority and violence inflicted on a person already in custody.
Stand up.
Come on, my man. All you gotta do is bend your legs, all right?
Sit in the car.
At least just try to sit.
Sit in the car.
Try to sit.
Why
Try to sit. Try to sit.
Why am I cuffed?
Sit in the car.
Why am I in the cuff?
Sit in the car.
Sit in the car.
Man, dog. Come on, man. You only have
I know. We got. I mean, it's.
This one right here. 255. What? 254. He's doing his bad.
Police searched the Pontiac and found open bottles of Michelob Ultra and Seagram's Extra Smooth vodka. In their reports, troopers noted that Mr. Martin had bloodshot eyes, smelled strongly of intoxicants, slurred his speech, appeared lethargic, and exhibited severe mood swings, leading them to believe that he was intoxicated. However, they were unable to administer a preliminary breathalyzer test to Mr. Martin at the scene. Months later, 2 MSP troopers and 2 Saginaw Police Department officers are facing criminal charges stemming from their interaction with Mr. Martin. Although it may seem outrageous that Mr. Martin was not immediately transported to a hospital, this next incident will make you think maybe it was for the best. On August 14, 2022, a man referred to only as Jesus was taken into custody by officers from the Aurora Police Department. During the arrest, minor medical attention was required, so the officers brought Mr. Jesus to a hospital. The incident occurred inside the hospital after Mr. Jesus was medically cleared and deemed fit to leave, with his injury treated. The entire incident was captured on the body-worn cameras of the responding officers.
Give me that other hand. Alright, they're double locked, so they will not get any tighter. Go ahead and sit up for me. We're gonna walk out to my police vehicle now.
Okay, put my shoes on. Please. Can't believe you guys are real, honestly.
It's very for real. You continue to believe it wasn't, so.
What?
When you ran away from us. Go ahead and stand up.
Yeah, that's what you guys you hurting my arm, man. There's no need for that.
Okay.
Like, seriously, why
We're walking to my car. Stop.
Okay, well, you're hurting my arm.
Okay. And we're going to walk to my car.
I'm not doing anything any force like that.
Okay.
Why are you doing that?
Because this is how we escort people. This is literally called the escort position for police officers.
I'm not doing anything wrong.
Okay. And you're going to keep doing nothing wrong.
At this point, the video shows the officer escorting Mr. Jesus out of the hospital with an excessively firm grip on his arm. The officer's thumb can be seen digging deeply into Mr. Jesus' left arm, which, based on the visible bandages, had just been treated for an injury. It almost appears as though the officer is provoking Mr. Jesus into reacting. Despite Mr. Jesus' repeated complaints that the grip is too tight, the officer dismisses his concerns, calling it standard procedure.
Are you threatening me or what?
No, you're going to keep Stop, Jesus. Jesus, stop resisting. Stop resisting.
I didn't do anything.
You did. You just tried to pull my arm.
You fucking asshole. You broke my face, stupid fuck.
Why did you?
Look at that shit you did, you fucking dick.
Why did you pull away from
No,
me,
I didn't.
Jesus?
See how you fucking trip people, motherfucker.
Hey, can we get...
See how you do shit when I didn't even do anything.
Hey, Zeus, you pulled away from me and you tensed up exactly like you're doing right now. 211, we're gonna need a supervisor over here. Sir, can I check out your head?
I'll put some gauze on your head.
Let me look at it, okay? Jesus, I had no desire to do that, but you tensed up and started to pull away.
Everybody's seen you here. I didn't
Correct.
do anything.
It's on camera.
That's how they treat people all the fucking time.
Yep,
The
it's
same
on
shit.
I'm just trying to look at your forehead real quick,
You
okay?
hear me? You knocked me out on for nothing. Like all the fucking bullshit I showed you.
No, because you started pulling away.
Everybody's seen you here.
Okay, I'm just letting you know it's
Fucking
because you started...
The officer claims that Mr. Jesus tensed up and pulled his arm away, which led to a struggle and ultimately caused Mr. Jesus to fall to the ground. However, as we'll soon see from the second officer's body camera, who was walking behind Jesus and the escorting officer, this version of events does not align with what actually happened.
You ran away from us. Go ahead and stand up.
Yeah, that's how you guys you're hurting my arm, man. There's no need for that.
We're walking to my car. Stop.
You're hurting my arm.
Okay, and we're going to walk to my car.
I'm not doing anything for that. Why are you doing that?
Because this is how we escort people. This is literally called the escort position for police officers. Okay.
Thank you.
And you're gonna keep doing that wrong.
Is there anything or what?
No, you're gonna keep.
Stop. Don't fucking try anything.
Jesus, stop resisting. Stop resisting.
I didn't do anything.
You did. You just tried to pull my arm.
You fucking ass. You broke my fucking face, stupid fuck.
Why did you?
That's quite enough. Look at that shit that you fucking did.
Why did you pull away from me, Jesus?
See how you fucking trip people, motherfucker.
It's both disheartening and terrifying to witness that after Mr. Jesus was grabbed and tripped, hitting the floor face first and causing a pool of blood to form from his head injury, an officer casually chuckles and remarks, "That's quite enough," in response to Mr. Jesus crying out in pain. Even more disturbing, this angle of the incident clearly shows there was no struggle. The escorting officer seemingly fabricated a reason to inflict harm, as he intentionally tripped Mr. Jesus and slammed him to the ground, causing unnecessary pain and injury.
Hey, can we get...
See how you do shit when I didn't even do anything.
Jesus, you pulled away from me and you tensed up exactly like you're doing right now. (211), we're gonna need a supervisor over here. Sir, can I check out your head?
I'm gonna put some gauze on your head.
Let me look at it, okay? Jesus, I had no desire to do that, but you tensed up and started to pull away.
Everybody's seeing you right here. I didn't do
Correct.
anything.
It's on camera.
That's how I treat people. All the f***ing time.
Yep,
The
it's
same
on.
shit.
I'm just trying to look at your forehead real quick.
You
okay?
hear me? You knocked me out on for nothing. Like all the f***ing bullshit I showed you.
No,
trying to
because
say,
you started pulling
everybody's
away.
seen you here.
Okay, I'm just letting you know it's
Fucking
because you
scumbag.
started pulling away.
I didn't even
I
try
had no
to.
desire for your head to hit the ground. I tried to
Oh,
stop
you had
you.
no desire?
I did not.
Oh, no.
Scumbag.
Scumbag, motherfucker. Everybody's seeing you. What you? I didn't even do shit to you.
It's okay. Hey, Jesus, we're gonna take you back to a room so we can assess your head, okay?
That's cool, mother.
Are you willing to stand up with me?
Yeah.
Alright.
The chief of police authorized an internal investigation into the incident and requested the Colorado Bureau of Investigation to conduct a separate external criminal investigation, police wrote. The criminal investigation by the Colorado Bureau of Investigation is complete and was forwarded today to the 18th Judicial District Attorney's Office. For consideration of filing formal charges, the internal investigation is ongoing. Just 2 days before this, another very peculiar incident took place on the other side of the U.S., in Florida. On August 12, 2022, Deputy Jason DeSue from the Bradford County Sheriff's Office was conducting highway patrol when he initiated a traffic stop on Miss Ebony Washington for speeding, going 75 miles per hour in a 55 mile per hour zone. Instead of immediately pulling over, Miss Washington turned on her hazard lights, slowed down, and continued driving until she reached a rest stop, where she finally pulled over. The incident was captured on her child's cell phone, which went viral, and we will show that footage first. Additionally, the entire encounter was recorded on the dash cam and body cams of the responding deputies.
I have my 3 kids. I'm trying to call you. I have my 3 kids in the car. And the reason why I did not stop is because I'm in the middle of nowhere and my husband tell me not to.
Your excuse means nothing to me right now. I
I'm
don't want
not
to hear it.
You asked me a question.
Good.
You asked me a question.
He told her to step out. Now she can't answer the phone. Yes, sir. He told her to step out of the vehicle. And she was just...
I've never been pulled over by this. I was only...
She didn't say anything. He just got mad at her. Raya, stop crying. Raya. He just put the handcuffs on her, Dad.
That concludes the video recorded by Miss Washington's daughter, showing a deputy pointing a gun at a pregnant Miss Washington as she tries to explain her situation. This footage quickly went viral, prompting the Bradford County Sheriff's Office to release the official body cam and dash cam videos, which we will now review to get a better understanding of this incident.
vehicle over. Pull the vehicle over. I will put you into the ground. Stop the vehicle! Where's that?
At this point, we see that Miss Washington continued driving for approximately 4 more minutes before reaching a rest stop, a convenience store, where she finally pulled over. During this time, Deputy Dessou grew increasingly agitated, repeatedly yelling and threatening Miss Washington over the loudspeaker. This is understandable so far as he doesn't know the reason for this out-of-the-ordinary behavior.
Turn off the vehicle right now! Turn off the vehicle right now! I want to see your hands! Both your hands! Both your hands! Do not move! You make any movement, that'll be your last mistake you're gonna make! Do not move! One at gunpoint. One at gunpoint.
Gunpoint.
Go to 3. Let's see what you got until I get there.
At this point, Deputy Dessou updates his colleagues, informing them that he has successfully stopped the vehicle and is now holding the driver at gunpoint. When a situation escalates to the use of a firearm, it is standard procedure for backup and supervisors to arrive on the scene to provide assistance. After an additional 30 seconds of waiting, the deputy continues the stop.
Driver, with your left hand, open up the door. Won't you unlock it then for me? I ain't worried. I got my gun on you. We're all good here. Step out. Okay. Go ahead. Take it off. Take it off. Try something.
At this point, the deputy is confrontational and aggressive. When Miss Washington informs him that she will need to unbuckle her seatbelt in order to comply with his order to exit the vehicle, he responds by saying, "I'm not worried, I have my gun drawn, and we're good." Despite her attempt to clarify why she mentioned the seatbelt to avoid making any unintended movements, the deputy's response reflects a readiness to escalate the situation.
Step out. Who else is in the vehicle?
Trying to talk. I have my 3 kids in the car.
Okay.
And the reason why I did not stop is because I'm in the middle of nowhere and my husband tell me not.
Your excuse means nothing to me right now. I don't want to hear it.
You asked me.
That good. Good.
You asked me a question.
Cool. Awesome. You want to turn around for me?
Yes.
Yeah, awesome. All right.
I have my 17-year-old, my 10-year-old,
Okay.
and my 1-year-old.
Cool.
At this point, the deputy instructs Miss Washington to turn around as he begins to handcuff her. While answering his question about how many occupants are in the vehicle, she mentions her 3 children and explains that the reason she didn't stop earlier was because the area was desolate. She adds that her husband has always advised her never to stop in such places, So she drove to a well-lit location for safety. As she explains, the deputy cuts her off, stating that he doesn't care and that her reason doesn't matter to him at that moment.
I've never been pulled over like this before.
You don't know how a traffic stop works?
Yes.
You don't know that a vehicle's behind you with license signs for a mile. You're not going to move over?
Sir, are you?
Stop.
I'm pregnant, sir. I'm 4 months pregnant.
Okay.
The only reason.
How am I handling right here right now? I have you in handcuffs, right?
I know that.
Okay, cool.
The only reason why I'm trying to tell you, the only reason why I didn't stop, I'm a married, educated woman.
Okay.
With a master's degree. I swear, Lord knows I'm not doing. I was only not because it's dark out, and I have 3 kids with me. I'm pregnant, and I did not want them to feel uncomfortable.
Cool.
That's why I put my hazard lights on.
And then all that is shady. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing right now.
That's understandable.
And now I got them coming. Because it's a big old thing you had to make of it.
I did not mean to do it.
Cool. Awesome.
You can check anything you want to check.
I am. I'm going to. But I wish I would have done that over there. I could have given you a warning for speed and get you on your way.
Absolutely. I'm just telling you why.
I don't care about why. Just shut up.
Yes, sir.
About the why.
Yes, sir.
Don't care about the why.
I'm sorry I made you mad.
At this point, the deputy escorts Miss Washington to his patrol vehicle as the backup units arrive on scene. As she continues explaining that she didn't want to stop earlier because it was dark and her 2 young children would be scared, the deputy abruptly begins yelling at her, saying, "Just shut up about the why, I don't care about the why." This behavior from the deputy is increasingly alarming, especially as it becomes clear that Miss Washington is not a criminal and poses no threat.
There's 3 kids in there. Just check on me, see if they're okay. What is your first name?
Ebony, E-B-O-N-Y.
Ebony? Last name?
Washington.
Middle name?
Ronyal, R-O-N-Y-A-L.
First initial?
Oh.
O?
No, I was just saying R.
R?
I thought you were saying.
What's your date of birth? Morgan Road. That's when my lights went on from there to here. Okay. Huh?
That's good, ain't it? Yeah. Did you hear the lights? Or did you see the lights?
5548, 1065. Name, date of birth. First name Ebony. Middle name Romeo. Y'all doing okay? Okay, we'll get you on your way in a minute.
So that was the only reason. And I'm sorry.
Did you think he was a cop?
No, I knew he was a cop. I wasn't not stopping because I thought it was someone else. I just wanted to be in light. I've never gotten pulled over like that in the dark. And especially with my kids in the car. I just did not want to be in the dark on the side of the road with my kids. I wanted to just make it to this gas station. So I slowed down, I turned on my hazards, and I just was coming to the gas station. That's it. I live in Jacksonville. My daughter just got their hair done, and I was going back home. My husband's waiting on me. That's it. I'm not lying. Lord knows I'm not. So, and I apologize. It was not the best decision. So.
Well, especially you're from Jacksonville. What do you think would happen if you done that in Jacksonville?
Well, I don't know.
You had about 15 cars behind you.
I'm usually not even out this late. My husband's probably gonna be mad because they're just finished getting their hair done, and I'm just literally leaving home. I'm leaving there to go home. But I mean, I have no.
You ever been arrested or anything before?
No, I've never been around. I'm an educated woman, a teacher. I have a master's degree. I've been teaching for over 10 years. I have my own business.
5540 David. 5540 Bradford. Can you run David for a previous traffic infraction for that driver?
Never even seen him.
It's clear from the situation that even as another deputy questions Miss Washington, she is visibly terrified, on the brink of tears, and apologetic for what she describes as her bad decision to not immediately pull over. Despite this, Deputy Dessou appears intent on finding some sort of probable cause to search her vehicle, as he radios in to check if she has a prior arrest, even though she just told the other deputy that she's never had one. This comes across as vindictive behavior driven by the officer's bruised ego because Miss Washington didn't immediately stop when his lights first came on. While her decision may not have been ideal, it's one that many would support for the women in their lives, as it was made with safety in mind.
I swear to God, if I'd have known this was, if I'd have known that just...
I mean, you said you're educated, correct? Master's
Yes,
degree.
and
What did you think the outcome was going to be? You had his license irons on. You failed to stop.
My PA was on too, yelling at you.
You didn't decelerate speed.
I did decelerate me, decrease my speed, right? Yes, sir. I was on 55, and it was 65 at the time. No, I wasn't going 55 when the lights came off. I was going 70.
I was going to pull you over because I got you doing 75 at that light back there, okay? It goes from a 75 to a 55 real quick, easy enough. I was going to pull you over, give you a warning, check your license, and get you on your way. I started having my lights on since then.
Yes.
Since here, and that's about over a mile. No, I'm talking, okay? You're done talking, okay? From there to there, lights and sirens over and over again. Yes, you maintained your speed. You're at 60 miles an hour the whole way, still not pulling over. That's suspicious. That's very suspicious. That has me concerned. That has everyone concerned, okay?
Sorry.
So that's what's, like I said, it was going to be a simple warning. Now we're in this debacle right now because you don't know how a traffic stop works. You've never seen enough TV shows, or you have the conscience to even think that you need to pull your vehicle over regardless of you being scared. I understand. There's a whole facade around law enforcement, traffic stops. I get that. I understand. But you being scared is what's got you in this mess right now.
Yes.
Versus you being confident of knowing how traffic is. Yeah. Okay.
I was moving, didn't you? He's out here by himself.
I understand. I'm not arguing with anybody. I'm not disagreeing with
Good.
I'm not saying I wasn't speeding at the time.
At this point, Deputy Dessou goes on a rant, acknowledging that there is a stereotype and a facade surrounding traffic stops, and that he understands how that could scare someone. However, he then taunts Miss Washington for calling herself an educated woman, claiming that if she were truly educated, she would have stopped immediately, as she would have known how a traffic stop works. Deputy Dessou's argument is incoherent and contradictory, which is why it can only be described as a rant.
It was daylight. There was places you could go to. You felt more safer. Okay. I'm glad it was convenient for you at that time, not for me. I'm going to mic her and get her out of here if that's on you. Put a code one on it. Yes.
I'm sorry.
You're going to walk to your car. Come on. Can I open up this door right here?
Yes.
I'm going to take these cuffs off you. I want you to stand right here next to your vehicle so you can have contact with your children. Does that make sense? Okay. Okay. You're not getting in the vehicle. You're not touching the steering wheel. You're just going to stand right there. Keep them calm. I'm going to go ahead and write your citation for you and get you on your way. Sound good? Awesome. You good, Sarge? You need to talk to me? Okay, Ms. Emily, here's your citation for speed, 75 and a 55, what I originally pulled you over there. I didn't give you a ticket for anything else. Okay, walk away with 3 tickets, I'm giving you a ticket for speed. Okay?
I'm not, no argument here.
Okay.
I know you don't want to hear me talk about it. I just want to apologize again.
Right.
I kid you not. I have no reason to lie. I swear I was only not... I know you don't want to hear it.
Apologize.
I know you don't want to hear it.
Apologize for yourself for not thinking. Okay,
well,
how about that?
Definitely that, but cool. I'm still...
Let's go over your citation. You have 3 days to pay it, okay? Online at the courthouse or my parents if you want to, okay? 266, okay? 30 days to pay it. Okay. You have any questions for me?
No, sir.
Okay. You're a mother, you have kids, you gotta get them home. Let's be done with this today, okay?
Deputy Jason DeSue left the Bradford County Sheriff's Office after the incident, as an internal investigation led the sheriff to terminate his employment. I am disturbed and disheartened how Jacob DeSue handled the traffic stop on Ebony, Washington. He responded in a manner that was totally understandable in this circumstance, Smith said. Jacob DeSue should have de-escalated the situation, but disappointingly was unable to respond in the appropriate manner. The whole thing would upset my children, my grandchildren, the sheriff added. So a lot of things that should have been done weren't done. And at the end of the day, we determined that was something that we didn't need representing us or protecting our community. Be sure to check out our previous video where we cover another outrageous police encounter